gonna start a vlog from here. But what? She's actually starting it right. Because, well, first of all, it is Monday, August 21st. It is 1:15 and I am just starting my day, even though I've been awake for 2 hours. But I laid in bed for an hour, got out, got myself together. My son has a doctor's appointment in a little over an hour at 2:30, so I'm waiting for him and my mom to get here to pick me up. Pretty sure he got COVID when he was with his dad a couple weeks ago. They went somewhere and all of them got it. My baby daddy, his other kids, my son. I don't think my son has COVID anymore though, but he is still sick. We're thinking it might be strep throat, but he hasn't started school yet because I want to make sure that he gets tested for COVID and figure out if he is even safe to go back to school, or if he doesn't have COVID, because strep throat is contagious, if he can even go to school with that, or just what needs to happen. I don't want to send him to school and if he does still have COVID, pass it on, and they pass it on, because it can go through a lot of people. Or if it's strep throat, he gives it to somebody else. I just want to make sure he's good. And they started school almost a week and a half ago, not this past Friday, but the Friday before that. So he's basically a week and a half behind already, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. So they are going to test him today for COVID, and from what his pediatrician told me, it's going to take 2 days for the test to come back. So I know for sure he won't be able to start school until at least Wednesday, and figure out if it's not COVID, if it's strep throat, what needs to be done for all that, or if it's the flu. We don't know, but taking him to the doctor today. His dad was originally supposed to take him to the doctor, but I guess he couldn't because of work, so I'm taking him. So it's just been a whole thing. And then I'm pretty sure after taking him to the doctor, I'm gonna probably go by Walmart, get some groceries. So I just said I would vlog today. I will be back in a little bit when they get here. I'm just sitting waiting, so I'll be back later. Back home now. They tested my son for COVID, but it won't be back until Wednesday. They don't think that he still has it anymore because he was exposed to it over 2 weeks ago now, and now COVID only lasts like a week. as far as like you need to quarantine and be away from people. But after that, you're pretty much good. But, you know, we still want to make sure that he gets a negative test back, especially before he starts school, because one person can give it to 1,000 people. You know, you give it to one and they give it to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very contagious, and some people are still dying from that. And I don't need my son having nobody's blood on his hands on accident or just making anybody sick. He's not going to start school until at least Thursday. And they also tested him for strep, and that came back negative, but he is still a little sick, so they gave him a prescription for a couple medicines. Him and my mom are going to go pick that up now that they just left, because we forgot to get it on our way back here. But they got to go back to that city anyway. I say that city because I don't live in the same city as them. I'm like 20-25 minutes away from them, so they got to go back there anyway. So they're going to pick that up now on their way back home. But I am going to get my camera on the tripod, and I'm going to show y'all the groceries that I got, and also share a little blessing story that happened while I was out just now. I swear God is everywhere. But let me get my camera on the tripod and I will show y'all what I got. It's not a lot. I just really needed to make sure I had something for this week and get some stuff for my son while he's still with my mom, because he's going to be with her until Wednesday. Then he's going to go to his dad's, because go back to the school schedule once he's going to start school Thursday. But I had to make sure he had some stuff to hold him until then, so I got him some stuff, but that's in the car with him, because, you know, he's not here, he's with my mom. So let me get this on my tripod. And today was the first day that I have put a mask on my face in well over a year. But even though I'm pretty sure my son doesn't have COVID anymore, I didn't want to take any chances. I haven't been around him since before he got exposed. I told him and my mama to stay away from me. I have seen her though for a quick little few minutes last week, but I just wasn't risking it, so I wore my mask today. And then when you go to the doctor's office, you have to wear masks. The pediatricians and the nurses, they all had on masks. So inside, but I mean, this is the first time that I've worn a mask in over a year. I wasn't gonna take no chances. But let me get this on tripod and I'll show y'all what I got, and then I'll tell y'all my little blessing story. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all, this is the food stuff. I did get a few things that are not food, but I'm gonna show y'all the food stuff first. Got some turkey bacon. Got 2 things of the cooked bacon. Y'all know I love this. Got me some more pops, milk, creamer, which I use in my pops. I got some tilapia the last time I got groceries, and I fucking forgot how good it is, so I got another bag. Some more cherry Coke, Twinkies, and crazy story, I tried these a few weeks ago, and at first I didn't think I was gonna like them. At first I did think that they had a funny taste. I felt like they tasted like matcha tea or just like tea. But the more I kept eating them, I'm like, these are actually kind of good. I enjoyed them, so I got 2 of them. And they are red velvet cake bites. So good. I'm almost out of lemon pepper. I don't know if y'all know, when I be cooking something and I use the lemon pepper, it's in like chunks. When it gets to the end, it just like turns into a bunch of big chunks. So got some more lemon pepper. I wanted some regular Fritos, but the only regular ones they had were these, the scoops. And they had barbecue, and they had the curly ones, which those are good, but I just wanted some regular ones, and they didn't have just the regular ones, so which these are the regular ones, but they're in the shape of scoops because they're meant to be scooped. 2 things of mashed potatoes, because I'm probably going to make some to go with some of this fish that might be weird, but whatever. And some chicken, gonna make some to go with. And that's also why I got milk, because I put milk in my mashed potatoes. I'm low on my Tony, so I got some Tony's Creole for when I don't want to cook pizza. So that is all of the food. I do have some stuff already. Oh, and I didn't say these 3 of these, because these are also when I don't want to cook and I make them all fancy. I do have some stuff, so I didn't necessarily need to get, I mean, I did need to get some groceries, but like that's why there's not much meat here. I did have a bag of chicken, but I put that back because I didn't have enough money, and I already got some chicken. I got a bag the last time and I got some left of that, so I do already have some chicken, and I'll get more next week when I get more groceries. So I didn't necessarily need to get any meat, but I definitely needed like the mashed potatoes, something for lazy days. I definitely needed some sweets and some soda. I forgot to get water, and I'm almost out of water. And I saw a lady with some of her buggy, and I meant to get some and completely forgot. Have to wait until next week to get some water. Try to make what I have last, but it is what it is. But I'm gonna put this away, and then I'll show y'all the few food things that I got. Okay, so y'all saw that I made a colossal mess. I am going to actually mop it, but I just wanted to get it up to that point. But I am going to actually mop it. Broke my cup. Shit happens. It was an accident. It is what it is. But, okay. Backstory of this. I normally would never buy something like this. But if you know me, you know that I'm into arts and crafts. Like planners and stuff like that. And there's a girl on Instagram, she has like the regular mead one, and I was looking for that one, but they didn't have it, and hers is black, and I wanted the black one instead of this one, but this was all that they had, in which this is probably actually better than that one, because hers was like the regular mead and this is 5-star, and 5-star notebooks are better than like the regular mead ones. But she took one of these and like she takes it on the go with her, and it's like her catch-all type notebook, and she also plans in it, and it's like becoming a thing on Instagram. So I got one and I'm gonna try to do it. Not very good at planning but I'm gonna try. Bought so many different types of planners over probably the last 10 years. This will be like my little on the go catch-all planner, note-taking on the go. And I am low on gel and didn't have enough money for the big one. And it's so crazy because 2 of the smaller ones, which would equal a medium size, because this extreme gel comes in 3 sizes. It comes in this size, a small one, then there's a medium size, and there's a big one. But the medium size, which is the same as 2 of the small ones, costs more than 2 of the small ones. It's not a big difference. It's probably like 20-30 cents difference, but when you're counting money, it makes a difference. So I was just like, why would I pay that extra, and I can save that 20-30 cents and just get 2 small ones. And I have been needing a spray bottle for my hair for so long, and I just always forget every time I go to the store. And it was right next to the hair stuff in the dollar store. So I got one, and I normally would never get this kind of conditioner, but again, I was counting coins and I paid a damn dollar for it, so I'm gonna make it work for the next few weeks. And then I needed some toilet paper, so my mom, she brought me this from, and these are big ass rolls, so it'll last me for at least a couple weeks. So yeah, this is all the non-food stuff that I got. So I'm gonna put this away and gonna mop the floor and then sweep it, because there is some of this, I forgot what this material is, I forgot, but there is some of this on the floor, and that will go on your feet. It's almost like a ceramic that will go on your feet and cut you, but I always have on my slippers, but still. But I'm gonna mop first, and then when that dries, I'll sweep and get that up. I'm gonna mop and try not to put too much damn water on the floor so that it doesn't take all fucking night to dry, because I do need to come back in here and fix my food. But I'm gonna mop, and then I'm gonna jump in the shower, and then I'm gonna finally sit down and eat, and I'm gonna be done with the day. Yeah, let me get this stuff put away. Oh, and tell y'all my little story, but let me mop first, because this shit is sticky already. So let me give y'all a little backstory of this dollar and why there's a marker here. And I actually wrote on the dollar. I'm struggling, as I have told y'all in my last vlog, struggling financially. And I was in the dollar store, and I was a little short on money because one of my cards, it's a pay card, a work pay card, and some jobs will give you like an actual pay card that you can use for however long until it expires. And this pay card that they gave me actually expires this month, and my permanent one came in the mail. I'm not sure when, but I got it out of the mail a couple days ago. So I need to activate it. So even though the one that they gave me expires this month, because in the system they already know I got my card, I need to activate it. So the money that I have on that pay card, the one that they gave me, I couldn't use it. And I thought it might be a chance that when I got in the store I wouldn't be able to use it. So that's what happened when I got in the store. I couldn't use it, so I was short $1 and like 36 cents or something. So the lady behind me, she was like, here, you need $1? I'll give you $1. I don't have the 36 cents, but you can have this $1. So the lady that was working the register, she had already gone to get her card to pay the difference, the $1.30 cents, 36 cents. So she came out and she paid the rest of it on her card. And in that moment, I don't know what y'all believe in, the people that are watching this, but I believe in blessings and everything happens for a reason, and karma, good karma, bad karma. I believe in all of that. So something came over me, and I just heard, don't spend this $1. Keep this $1. It's your lucky $1. Like, I believe in people having like lucky coins or lucky whatever. Something just came over me and said, like, I just heard a voice. I guess it would have been God telling me, don't spend this $1. It's your lucky $1. So I tell the lady behind me, the lady that gave me the $1, I was like, I'm not going to spend this $1. This is going to be my lucky $1. I'm going to keep it on me in my wallet, and I'm not ever going to spend it. She was like, I want you to write my name on that $1, and I want you to pray for me. I was like, wow, I'm gonna do that. And she told me how to spell her name, but I couldn't remember. I know it's Ellie, but I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember how she told me to spell it, so I wrote it 4 ways. And I kind of wish I would have wrote it in the red marker instead of the black one, but I had already grabbed this one. I wrote her name on it 4 ways because, like I said, I couldn't remember exactly how she said for me to spell it, and I put a heart. And I am going to put it in my wallet, and I'm going to try to hide it from myself, but I'm going to make sure I can see the name so that I know not to spend it. But I'm going to try to put it somewhere in my wallet, or maybe I'll put it somewhere in my purse, not my wallet. I'm either going to put it somewhere in my wallet or my purse, and I'm going to always carry it with me. And this is going to be my lucky dollar, and I'm never going to spend it. So I don't know how y'all feel about stuff like that, but I believe in stuff like that. But I honestly feel like this was my blessing, because another thing happened. I don't know if y'all paid attention to when I just, let me flip the camera now, because y'all probably feel like y'all are talking to, I don't know, but let me, hold on. Actually, let me end it here and start over, because it's going to take forever to edit. Okay, but y'all saw when I was just showing y'all my groceries that I got a pepperoni pizza. So I had another pizza. I actually had 2. I had a pizza, and I think one was like a flatbread with pizza stuff on it. But I had another big one, but it was thin crust, and it was like bacon and different cheeses. And I wasn't sure which one I was going to get, because I wanted the pepperoni, but the pepperoni is regular crust, and I like thin crust, and the one that had the bacon and cheese was thin crust, and they didn't have the pepperoni and thin crust. I wasn't sure which one I was going to get. I was going to maybe try to get both, but I had to put one back, and my son wanted me to get the pepperoni one, so I got the pepperoni one. Get outside, get to the car, and Walmart, now they check your receipts to make sure the stuff you have in your buggy is what you actually bought. The pizzas, they're too big, so they don't fit in a bag. Somehow me or my son didn't take the bacon pizza, the one I didn't pay for, out of the buggy, so it made it all the way to my mom's car. They didn't, the man at the door didn't realize I didn't pay for it, which he wouldn't, because like there's nothing that's gonna go off for that, or maybe it should have, I don't know, but it made it out to the car. Now I could have brought it home and I would have stolen a pizza, but like I said in the last part, I believe in karma, good and bad, and God see everything. Let's just say that I would have took the pizza knowing that I didn't pay for it, got down the road and got in a car accident because I stole the pizza. You know, karma is going to come, and sometimes it comes immediately. It could be 5 years later, it could be 10 years later. You don't never know when your karma is going to catch up to you, good or bad. But let's just say, hypothetically speaking, if I would have took that pizza knowing that I didn't pay for it, so really I stole it, and got down the road and got in a car accident and died, or my mom died, or my son died, or we all got hurt, or all died, or something because I stole a pizza. Like, karma is real, and you can do something so small like knowingly take a pizza, and your karma could be something astronomical, like a car accident. Just because you do something small doesn't mean your karma is going to be small. Your karma might be big. Just like the lady that gave me this dollar, she might get $1 million. God might bless her with $1 million just for giving me $1. Well, my mom said that my good karma came with the whole dollar thing, because that happened after the pizza. We left Walmart and then went to the dollar store, so it was a pizza and then a dollar situation. But I may still have more good karma coming to me because I was a good person and I took the pizza back. And a lot of people wouldn't have done that. They'd have just been like, oh well, they didn't catch it, so I'm gonna take this pizza home. But God see everything, and your karma gonna come back on you, and you don't know when, and you don't know how, you don't know how big, how small. And to me, it's not worth it. That's the moral of the story. It's not worth it to me to have any karma coming back to you just because you took a pizza. It's a pizza, and I'm not poor. I'm struggling, but I'm not poor. I have food. it's not worth something bad happening to me because I took a pizza. I'm glad I took it back. And then, I mean, I may have already got my blessing, and it may be something small, but it's not. Like, it's good people in this world. She didn't have to do that. She didn't have to be willing to give me the dollar. The lady that worked the register didn't have to pay for the stuff, even a dollar difference. That's not her responsibility that I didn't have the money. It's good people in this world, and that might have, like I said, been God blessing me. Like, okay, you took the pizza back. I know when you get to the dollar store, your money ain't gonna be right, so I'm gonna bless you with 2 people that are gonna be willing to try to help you pay that difference. And I may have more blessings coming, who knows, but I'm just saying, do the right thing. And it's a pizza. My mama, she was like, nah, I would have took it. I was like, and then you might have got down the road and got in a car accident or something because you stole a pizza. She was like, that's true. You don't know, and God see everything. You may think you getting away with it, but he see everything, and you ain't gonna never get away in the end. Just wanted to share with y'all that story. So I have a lucky dollar that I'm never gonna spend. Gotta figure out how to hide it with myself, because I do believe if you have lucky things, you should always carry it with you, because that's your luck and that's your blessings. I think I'm gonna put it, I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but somewhere in my purse where hopefully I don't ever see it. But I'm gonna try to have the name right here face up. But if I open it though, I'll be like, oh, this is my lucky dollar. So I'm gonna carry it with me wherever I go. But I'm gonna jump in the shower now. It's 6 o'clock. I haven't eaten since 6 this morning before I went to bed. I'm starving. Bye. This is the second Big Mac. It was 2 Big Macs and a 20-piece nuggets. and I made a honey Dijon sauce for the nuggets. As you saw, that is what it is. Some of the nuggets and Big Mac. Okay, so I'm hoping y'all can see me. If not, I apologize. I'm in my office and I'm actually starting to edit this vlog. I wasn't sure if I was going to close it out or not, but I actually recorded way more than what I needed. This is going to be a long one-day vlog, and it's almost impossible for me to get enough content in one day, but I did really good. So I am going to go ahead and close it out. I hope that you enjoyed. Trying to get back on my vlogging grind. Like always, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you on my next one. And I'm sorry if it's dark in here. It's midnight and 3 minutes, and I don't like to have on a lot of light at night, and I'm in my office, so there's only that lighting there. So I apologize if it is dark. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.